I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to let you go.
What? Why? I single-handedly increased the ROI and improved our social strategy implementation through SEO. I mean, I've been doing my job perfectly fine.
I know. You're fantastic at your job and super fun to work with, but somebody forwarded this to our HR department.
This is a photo of strawberry pie.
Yeah. And unfortunately, we're blueberry pie fans at this office, and we have a strict no strawberry stands policy.
This is ridiculous.
I'm getting fired because on my personal time, when I'm not working for this company at all, I like strawberry pie photographs online instead of blueberry? Yeah, unfortunately, we have members that work at this office that just really don't feel safe having a strawberry pie lover in the office. It really goes against corporate policy. It goes against the environment that we have here at the office. And there are quite frankly just some people that do not feel comfortable and safe working around a strawberry pie lover.
What, you thought you could have whatever opinion you wanted and that in the name of free speech it would be protected?
Yes.
Although you would think holding opposing beliefs to what your company values would be protected under the First Amendment, it's not technically.
What?
Litigation reveals that behaviors and beliefs aren't protected classes under major employment anti-discrimination laws, such as Title VII of the 1964 Civil Rights Act. First Amendment protections don't apply in a private employment setting, which means anything you do while off duty could warrant your termination. And despite that act, some states have shifted to using their local power to protect their employees from experiencing discrimination for their off-duty behavior. North Dakota prohibits employers from discriminating against employees or applicants based on their lawful off-duty activities away from the employer's premises. And even California has regulations prohibiting employers from discriminating against employees and applicants based on their political affiliations. While this is largely enforced under the realm of political opinion, such as was the case with Marine Sergeant Gary Stein, who decided to voice his opinion on both the country and Obama in a 2012 Facebook post, people can also be let go for far more ludicrous happenstances. That was the case with internet star Brittany Broski, who was fired for her viral kombucha video, having since then amassed a self-owned digital empire. I can't speak today. Now, while some careers do in fact have requirements that retain justification for these impositions due to security, some wager that not all jobs warrant these policies. But these happenstances beg the question, should companies be allowed to fire people for what they do in their free time? Is getting fired because of what you believe or what you share online a First Amendment infringement? Are these things wrong on some innately Machiavellian level? And who should be characterized as the arbiters of these standards anyway? One could argue that, regardless of the imposed regulations, their parameters could be subjective in nature anyhow. So how do we gauge this? Is there an approach to find some middle ground? One side says that it's completely justifiable to let an employee go or hire an applicant based on external criteria other than what's on a resume if it's possible that those beliefs would offend or bring harm to somebody who already works there. And the opposition says that it's wrong to discriminate against someone due to religion, creed, sexuality, or gender, that it should be just abhorrent to exercise that exclusion when it comes to beliefs and behaviors outside of the office. Which side is right? There's no one universal truth, but there are universal rights. Should an individual's right to not be offended trump another's right to freedom of speech and expression? People seem to be split on this topic, some stating that assimilation to these principles is the quickest fix to attain job security, while others have issues succumbing to these regulations on the basis of personal morality and ethics.
Is it objectively okay to fire or not hire someone because of opposing ideologies despite more than qualified experience?
No. Is it objectively okay to not hire or fire someone if they harass a coworker, behave inappropriately, or have less than optimal job performance? Absolutely.
Bitch, I said what I said.
There has to be some sort of middle ground, somehow, and I think that's something we can all agree on. Perhaps the solution lies somewhere between understanding the nuances of both perspectives. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Despite this, the question still remains, should the workplace be an environment where these policies are imposed at all? What do you think?
Well, I haven't heard any of this.